Hey guys, JNasty here. What is up, guys? I just woke up, so sorry if my voice sounds a little weird like always. So if you ever hear my voice sound like this, just because I woke up and I'm all stuffed up for some odd reason. So anyways, let's get to the commentary, guys. This is how to Moab the map Village, and then let's talk about the FAD and the buff that the FAD got. So on my FAD, I'm using Kick and Silencer, which is I prefer this setup over Silencer Extended Mags or Red Dot Extended Mags. I think the iron sights look like a TAR 21, so I like the sights. They're like the L86, I think, and yeah, I think this is a good gun. It's not better than the ACR, the G36 Scar L, but I think it's up there. It feels to me like it's a medium range gun. It's not a long range gun or a up close gun. I think they the update, what they did is made it have a little bit more stopping power. I think it takes 5 bullets instead of 6, or 4 bullets instead of 5, or something like that. They just gave it a little bit more stopping power. And one thing I do not like about this gun is that sometimes there's like weird sway on it, or like weird recoil, and sometimes it can get away from you if you hold the trigger down too much. That's just the one thing I don't like about this gun. Overall, after the patch, it's a pretty damn good gun. Look at that pro nade. But yeah, overall the FAD got a little bit buff, but I would classify it in probably like the 3rd tier assault rifle. And what do you mean by that? ACR is the #1 gun in the game. Coming in second is the G36 and the Scar L, and then 3rd tier would be the CM90, M16, FAD, and all that. Type 95 would probably be up there in the 2nd tier, maybe 1st tier if you have rapid fire, if you want to be a douchebag. So that's just my opinion on the FAD. It's a good gun. The buff is in effect. If you guys didn't know, I'm pretty sure it's on PS3 and PC because I get a lot of questions about that. It was a hot fix. It wasn't an update. So yeah, so that's the FAD talk. Now let's talk about how to mow up the map. I was about to say Village. How to mow up the map. What is this? Fallen. And this is honestly, this is my first Moab in free-for-all Village. And I really didn't know what to do. I didn't know the spawns that well. Later in the game, the gameplay starts speeding up. I didn't understand where they would spawn. I know the general spawns in Domination, and that helped me a little bit. But they spawn down this long tunnel. They spawn in the corner right in front of you, and sometimes the corner right in behind you, and they'll spawn right up here. And what I like to do is throw my motion sensor at that big house. So if they're coming from that big house, I'll have a feeling. If they don't wear Assassin, which a lot of people don't really wear Assassin in free-for-all. And I throw that right there at at that building so I can get a heads up if they're going to be coming around that corner. Because if you didn't know this, guys, even if there's an EMP on right now and I have my motion sensor, listen for the beat. If you hear a beat, that means somebody's in your motion sensor. Just a little tip that they could be in that area surrounding your motion sensor. And that's one little tip. And another little tip I can give you guys is remember names that are remember the names of the players that are using like Second Chance or Dead Man's Hand. Later in this gameplay, you'll see me drop shot a guy in Final Stand. I remembered he was a low level, and I kept shooting. I didn't stop shooting. It didn't surprise me he dropped in there. So that's another little tip, guys. Always remember the names of the players using Dead Man's Hand or Final Stand. It really does help, especially in 6v6. So yeah, in the map Village, try not to stay on. I keep saying Village, Fallen. I just woke up. But try to stay out of this area. This actually slowed my gameplay down probably like 30 seconds because there's absolutely no action on this side of the map. And just stick to that little hallway that I was roaming. Cut the map into a 4th, like I always say. This is probably like a 6th. And you can cover 3 spawn points, two spawn points, guys, coming from left and the right. And it's so easy to control. There's never a 2-on-1 engagement. It was just 1v1 the entire game, and that should be easy for you guys to get in Moab. So, hope you guys enjoy these tips on Fallen. And right here, I want to say the FAD has long range. Like I said, it's a medium range gun. Fallen is fairly easy. Just patrol this map, throw a motion sensor by that house so you can see them coming, just in case they're over there head glitching waiting for you. And that's my tips for this map, and that's my opinion on the FAD, the buff FAD. Good gun. Medium range gun, not an up close gun. There's better up close assault rifles, and there's better long range assault rifles. So, anyways, peace out, JNasty. I hate that. I hate doing that when I'm tired. See you guys. What the fuck? My mo didn't kill no sluts.